fatherDumb. What's up, dum-dums? fatherDumb. That's right, I'm going with dum-dums. Started out with dummies, and then dumbos somehow found their way into it. Anyways, for listeners that have really big ears and that, are a little gray and are friends with mice, welcome anyway. But we're going with dum-dums. fatherDumb. Thank you guys so much for coming back to episode 8, part 3. That's right, part 3. How interesting is this content where it had to be broken up into 3 parts? Well, you guys are just interested enough to find out because you're here for part 3. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy part 3. fatherDumb, take one.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast here.
Just check.
DJ Sparks.
Does it work?
fatherDumb.
iPhone sucks.
Yeah, but my right one looks bigger.
That's what I was saying. You need to switch it up, Lefty.
Honestly, on the topic of left-handed or right-handed, I think Declan might be left-handed.
You know what that means? Scholarships.
That means my dad's going to force him into baseball.
Left-handed. That's worse than participation trophies.
There are scholarships for being left-handed. I was told. I never applied for any. But
I can't read, so.
Sean, I think that's been stated every episode, and now that we're on, I think episode 8, maybe. I'm pretty sure all of our viewers, which I think are our wives, I think they all know.
Jennifer, I was trying to tell Jennifer that she made an appearance in the "What Were We Talking About" episode last, and she was like, "What? I can't find it." I was looking all over the YouTube channel, and I was like, "Oh, it's not there." I was like, "I have to send you the link for it."
Well, it's also because we have a new channel because things. So still technically the same, but and I'll put the channel right here. Okay, I have one more question for you guys.
Whenever it matches here.
Yeah, well, you got to stop moving.
Go on with your question, sir.
All right, so Cliff, we'll start with you since we started with Sean last time. What is the funniest thing your child has done so far?
Oh God, every day is something funny.
I know it's tough.
The funniest thing that happened that still we're trying to get away from. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally. Addie notices Nola's butthole. Because
I'm so glad I asked this question.
She's perfect eye level with it, and she loves Nola's tail, and Nola's tail is just the happiest because Nola loves Addie. So every time Nola is around Addie, Nola's just going crazy with her little bobtail.
Right.
And Nola's a happy dog, so her tail's always up, never down. So the butthole's just there. So every time Addie sees Nola's tail, she goes to try and hold on to it, and she'll grab her tail, and Nola's like, "Nope, don't like that." So Nola will just take off, and Addie's on for the ride from there. So now I have my toddler who can run just as fast as the damn dog, and the dog's running around the house trying to escape said toddler. So one day I watched her though, and instead of going for the tail like normal, she just went. And Nola jumped 2 feet up in the air, turned around. I thought my baby might have almost been at the point where Nola, if Nola was ever gonna attack Addie, it was that moment. Because there might have been penetration. She poked, and then
I'm sure she felt violated.
Yeah, and ever since then, Nola's kind of like, "Hey, look, you can play with my tail, but if you touch my butt again, we're gonna have issues." That's probably the funniest thing that's happened. Watching my dog literally do a cat jump, flat-footed, 2 feet up in the air,
all 4 feet off the ground. Yeah. That's great. That's a good one.
She said one bad word that she repeated from the TV that starts with a P and ends with a Y. That one.
What was on the TV?
No idea.
Why are you watching? Why are you guys watching that in front of your kid?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say anything. We were watching Ted Lasso earlier, and it's got F-bombs all over the place.
I mean, you really can't watch anything anymore. Like, even her, like, YouTube stuff that's safe, like, it'll just change over or something like that. So, I mean, it's really hard to keep everything perfectly censored. But, man, literally, it was like someone whispered it on the TV or something like that. Like, calling someone that as, like, whatever. And she like, immediately perfectly said it exactly the same. And Jesse died and went to heaven in another room and left me to deal with that. And I was like, we're just gonna not address that and pretend like it wasn't said. Don't draw any more attention to it. And like, hey, look, do you want to play with this over here?
So I've heard that that's like what you're supposed to do, like with bad words. Like you're supposed to just like, it's like, oh, they didn't say anything. Like just
unless it's
divert attention.
Like,
yeah. Unless they're just like F, like all over the place. No, the dog with the that's a good one. That's a good. Shawnee, can you think you can top that one? That's a good one.
I don't think so because we don't have pets.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be the exact same thing.
Doesn't, Johnny? You can have your own story. I permit
it. This is very close and personal.
I now know what Addie feels like, and I'm freaked out.
Okay.
Now you know why she has those faces in the picture. She's like, what the fuck?
Pretty much, yeah.
What is this guy doing?
This guy right here.
I don't know. I'd have to say he's done so many funny things. I guess like we finished unpacking his bag from Galveston, and I don't know where he got it from, but he threw the empty like little bag over his shoulder and just started walking around and being like, yeah. And I was just like, where are you going? Like, what are we doing? Because that's the thing, though. He's on every single trip that we've gone on so far. He has been awesome up until the last hour until we get home. So like all the way there, fine. All the way back, except for when we got to about, I guess it was just outside of Tyler. When we were on our way back, he started kind of losing it. And I was like, hey, you know what? The two big trips that we've made, he's been upset for maybe 3 hours of all of them. And the first trip was the first trip back to Memphis with him. And it was just so many people that when he did get upset, it was like, understandable, justified. Like, let's go upstairs, get quiet, and just kind of hang out. But, yeah, I think him carrying around his little suitcase thing was pretty funny because I just walked inside and I was like, what?
So, like, you walk in and he's already doing it?
Yeah, he's already doing it because him and Jennifer are just sitting here playing, having a good time. And it's always funny to me that either when I cook or when Jennifer cooks, the other person can be playing in the living room, him not know that the other person went over to the kitchen. But the minute he hears something in the kitchen, he will not leave said kitchen because he's like, well, I want to be with this person. But he really just wants to be around the food. He's a little...
You're already like, okay, we know. Mama. Yeah, no, you want the food. We get it.
Yeah, because he looks straight past both of us and over our shoulders like, what are you doing back there?
Yeah, so Mia's kind of gotten something like that, like where if she sees you doing something, right, like it's on the counter or on the table, something she can't get to it, right, she acts like she wants it, right, and then she'll kind of pull back like she doesn't, right? And then she'll just go, hold you, because we say you want us to hold you, and so she's like, hold you. So we're like, okay, and we pick her up, and then she's like immediately like reaching for whatever it was. It's like, so I've learned that that's like her thing. So like when she does that, I'll pick her up and I'll like step back, like from the counter or whatever, and then she gets all upset. I was like, oh, I figured it out. Nice try.
Addie does the same thing, but she's like mischievous about it. Like she'll see your phone in an accessible place where she can get it on the couch, right? And then she'll be like, Appa, ball? And she'll like point over here, and you'll start to go get it or whatever. And as soon as you're far enough away or distracted, she's like, and she just bolts for the other side of the room. So like, she's like causing distractions to get other things. I'm like, you should not be this cunning right now. Like,
Yeah, dude, they're smart. Like, I don't know what it is. And Sean, it's just like what you were talking about, like that little look. Like they'll be like, you know, like they know what they're doing. It's it's crazy.
Well, and what was it? We went
Hear another
out
fire?
to no, we
He's scratching his ear.
we've gone out to a couple of restaurants, and luckily, each time we've gone to them, we've lucked out to get the same servers
No way.
for the most part. Like
That's helpful.
probably like there's probably 2 or 3 servers that we get just constantly through. Well, one of the girls wasn't taking care of us that day, but Declan has what I can only imagine is like a little crush on her because he just stares at her the entire time. And
Does Jen get jealous?
well, we try to keep him from like staring at other people in the restaurants or like doing too much because again,
No,
like,
I know what you mean.
he's a year old, so he doesn't know any better, but it's still just weird. Like,
Just
stop
like-
staring at these people. They want to eat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, she
Server
They're
walks.
just
have
like-
big old.
This kid's still staring at me. It's been 20
She-
minutes.
Why?
She walks by, and Declan like notices like, oh wait, who she is? Well, she stops at the table right behind him, and he's like, huh? And starts to reach, and I was like, don't you do it? And he was like, I was like, dude.
He's like, it's cool. No, I know her. We're friends. It's cool.
Well, what was funny is
That's
the
all
girl
the time
turned
you're
around
not
and
looking.
like almost not really, but really caught him about to do what she thought, and she was like, oh, you would not, and he kind of was like, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't know. She was like, it's fine. He's that young, and he's a cute kid, so like whatever. She was like,
It's helpful. He's got that going for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know me and Jennifer are very biased, but like every single woman that kid meets is like, oh my God. And I'm like, I don't know how you're going to handle all this. Like, you've got to be rich if you're going to have this many girlfriends. Good Lord.
You gotta be
It's
rich.
cool. It's cool. Me and Uncle Cliff can give him some pointers because we know that Dad didn't have that many girlfriends, so it's cool.
I was a loser.
Yeah, not true, Shawnee.
It's okay.
I was in
Sean.
band.
You'll always be
Okay,
my
that's
eight
true.
man.
I played the tuba.
I thought it was a sousaphone.
Well, sousaphone during marching season, tuba during concert season.
That's right. Because he got 2 phones. Get it? 2 phones, sousaphone. Yeah. I tried. Sorry. Can't make Ben sound cool. But hey, my wife was in color guard, so I can't say anything.
My wife was.
Wait, where'd she go to high school?
Which time? Not to say that she repeated. She went to 2 different ones.
Sure. What were both of them?
Tipton Rosemark and FACS.
Wait, Tipton Rosemark, where's that at?
Color guard unanimous.
It's a private school. What?
You both said something different at the same time.
Believe me.
What'd you say, Cliff? You're going to break Sean.
Just believe me, Sean.
Tipton Rosemark is a private school, I think, in Bartlett or Cordova.
It's in Cordova. Lit.
Nice.
It's like Cordova,
Why do you
but
ask, John?
smaller.
I know the girls in our color guard were different.
Fancy.
Careful, Sean. They may be watching us. I'm just kidding. The only people that watch us are our wives.
Yeah. Like, no. I just love the people that, like, you went to high school with, and if you ever run into them at like a high school reunion, you're like, oh my god, dude, it's so good to see you. Be like, I never talked to you in the first place.
Have you been to our reunion?
No, I don't have Facebook, so I don't get invitations.
Well, we had our 10-year, and I didn't go.
I didn't either.
I went to Alicia's 10-year from Tipton Rosemark, which is funny because her graduating class, there was like 16. It's like
So you guys just went to like IHOP.
Well,
No, we went to Laughlin, but there was a lot more space, like other groups and whatnot, but
Yeah.
it was interesting.
No, I remember it was before I met Jennifer, but I ran into a couple of the popular kids from our grade, and they were all like, oh man, what's up, dude? Like, it's so cool to see you again. And I was like, no.
You're like, what's my last name?
Yeah, I was like, you guys don't know you guys don't know who I am. Like, well, yeah, you were the redheaded kid in our class. But
You're like, that was Chad.
yeah, like, well, what's funny is Chad was the one that invited me to those parties and stuff, and like,
That's right, because he was part of
like-
the popular kids.
I was like, you guys are referring to him. I was the one that you all hated.
Oh, man. Nobody hated you, Shawnee,
Everybody hated me.
except for maybe one or two of your exes.
A lot of them hated me.
Well, I mean,
I'm cool with
you
it.
know, that's just how it is. Cliff, you good over there?
yeah, I had a text come through. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see how important we are.
I mean, does it keep showing me going off?
Mhm.
I mean, it just goes blank, but
Whatever.
I mean, I have something for when that happens anyway, so.
I'm back. I'm here.
All right.
Howdy ho. Sorry.
Shawnee, do you have any more trivia or anything for us?
Let's see here.
Let me- Hey, Alexa. Do you have any more trivia for us?
I literally just asked that question.
I'm trying to find. I saw one earlier that was kind of cool.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh, yeah, Sean, I saw that text when I was trying to get set up when it took me like an hour to get set up because I'm weird like that. You're like Jeopardy music.
Do.
When I read that, I was like, what is he oh, okay, good one.
In light of Mother's Day, let's do a Mother's Day.
Let's keep with the motif.
Yeah. Trivia question. What is one of the top 3 items sold on Mother's Day?
One of the top 3?
Mm-hmm.
Flowers.
Bingo.
Is Cliff upside down?
I am
He looks like
upside
Batman.
down. Well, you took
You gotta be
mine.
quick there. Upside down, man.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Chocolate.
Ooh, good one.
Can I
Good one.
chocolate?
I mean, chocolate's probably one of them.
Greeting card?
You don't have the answers?
No, I'm just kind of winging it.
Then my next option would have to be lotion.
Whoa.
I mean, you know.
Wallflowers.
Other than restaurants, what is an establishment that gets a Mother's Day boost?
Strip clubs. That's the wrong answer, isn't it? All right.
Nope, dead on.
Mexican restaurants.
Show us strip clubs.
It's spas and
I'm
beauty
going home,
salons.
guys.
Okay, that's a good one. I still
Yeah,
think we
that's
should go with
okay.
strip clubs. Final answer.
So dumb. True or false?
True.
False. It's a 50-50. Did David win or did what's the question?
We broke Sean again.
Sean.
All right. Okay, Shawnee, come on, come back.
DJ.
DJ Sports.
Blinded by the night.
I now have beer all over the curtains over here.
Mother's Day is celebrated all over the world. True or false?
False.
Well, no, you said true.
I did, but he didn't actually ask the question.
Well, I had false, so false.
He did have false.
It's true.
Well, see, David, you should have stuck with your guns. What did we
You're
learn
right.
here today?
Guns are dangerous.
Okay.
David's
Cliff would
on.
know. He's got a bunch of them.
And here's another one. It's kind of a random fact, but octopus moms will guard over their eggs until they are hatched,
False.
not even looking for food for up to 40 days.
It's
That's
50
crazy.
days.
That's devotion right there.
It's 40.
Did
Are you
know
the
that
trivia guy or the fat
octopuses-
guy, or am I?
Fat guy.
That's what I
Did
thought.
you ask if he's a
Shut
fat
up.
guy?
Don't call me
Like
the
a fat guy in a little
guy.
coat?
Cliff couldn't
Fat
get fat if he
guy
wanted.
in a little coat.
Love it.
It would have been so much better if we were all at the same timing on that one. Wait, I have an idea.
The heaviest human baby was born
20 pounds,
in
9
Italy.
ounces.
Why is he
In
why is he
September
gotta be
of
Italian?
1955.
Why is he got to be Italian?
Because he is.
Pizza.
Did you say it 'cause he is?
Because of the carbs.
He was 22 pounds, 8 ounces.
Dear me.
What did I say?
That is what you call a healthy
You
baby.
said 20.9.
You did say
Hold on.
20 something, yeah.
That's a C-section, baby, right?
That's a nope, all natural.
Oh my.
All natural. Yeah, that hurts me. Just thinking about it.
Are you watching a show back there?
Hey, Sean.
Sorry,
Is
my
Jennifer
wife's trying to
there?
be distracting.
Sean.
Does she want to make
ask
another guest
Jennifer-
appearance?
Hold on,
Ask
hold
Jennifer
on.
this. Did you know?
Go ahead.
Did you know? Oh, you have me. Oh, you have speakerness.
Yeah, Cliff, continue.
Don't be shy. Come on now. You want to sit here and talk some shit? She's right here.
Can you hear me, Jennifer?
Yep.
Okay. So, is childbirth or getting kicked in the nuts more painful?
I don't know if she can properly answer that.
Just saying. Take
Yeah,
your
I don't,
best.
I don't have one of those things, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say childbirth.
Okay. Well,
I think I
all
probably
I'm
agree
trying to
with her.
say is
So I can sleep in my bed tonight. I do agree with
other
her.
women say, yes, I want to have another child, but I've never ever heard another man say, yes, please kick me in the nuts again.
Go to China.
But you're also not getting anything out of it other than pain. We suck it up so that the world can continue and there can be civilization.
Well, technically, would you?
Whoa.
The world does.
Mother burn, bruh.
Sean, it's a good thing that you've got a boom arm there because your wife just dropped the mic.
Yeah, she did. Love you, babe.
Thank you, W.
Mic drop.
She said, hold my mimosa, beat.
Mimosas at 10:30. Y'all go hard in Texas, man.
Hey, man,
Woo.
it's Friday somewhere.
They're already working for Sunday morning, ain't they?
Hey, Mother's Day.
Jeez. Don't do it.
Do what?
I'll do what?
Don't mess with that boom.
Here comes the
Boom.
ready,
or
or
not. Because the mic's going to drop. Boom. Here comes the Boom. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh my gosh. You're doing bad.
You ever need...
My favorite part of all of that was just how monotone you were.
The enthusiasm was just a match, dude. I mean, top notch. So good.
It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum.
Ooh. Question. This just reminded me because I was about to start about to start dancing like Amelia. Do your kids dance? And do they do it well?
Declan's
Amelia
just
has
doing
like this weird like arm wrist thing that she does, and she's like, it's good.
Declan just transfers weight back and forth from his feet.
So he does the hitch like
He's like the sway.
Oh yeah. This is where you live, right? Yeah.
Addie can dance.
Which is good because that means he has more rhythm than his father.
Mm-hmm. He's also a huge fan of Patty Cake, Itsy Bitsy Spider. If you're happy and you know it. Did you guys ever hear of a I don't even jingle?
Shark bait. Ooh-ah.
Sure. A tisket and a tasket.
Yeah, a green and yellow basket.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's the Hey Diddle Diddle.
The cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Boom.
You're way too
What else you
excited to know this.
I'm just watching David sit here like tweaking out on these. Yeah.
I'm not tweaking
What's
out,
the
man.
next one?
I like
What's the
music,
next
you know?
Tell
Like-
me the next one.
No, actually, I don't.
He must have gotten into the mustard.
I'm telling you, man. She sees that yellow bottle, and it's just woo.
Frenchies, where America got its crackheads.
Crackheads, American made.
Yeah. Must.
You just got to get the most Florida meth head crackhead. Just, well, hey, y'all, how you doing?
Just say Florida crackhead method. I think that was all redundant. Sorry to our Florida listeners, which there probably aren't any. At least not anymore.
It's all jokes. Doesn't matter anyways, because everybody wants to talk trash about everybody else.
For real.
Texas is just the best.
Is
Yeah, I
it?
don't know if you can actually say that and mean it because you weren't born there. So let's try.
Yeah, but I've got a boy that lives here.
I just want you to know that Alaska's still bigger than Texas. And more wild.
So small.
Texas is very small.
What's small?
It's like y'all do not exist.
Their islands. Their islands are small.
They have small eyelids.
Islands. Islands.
Yeah. Now we have no Alaskan
Four
listeners
pieces
because-
of water.
You know
Four
how hard
pieces
it is
of
to get
water that
Alaskan
go around a
listeners?
landmass.
4 pieces of water. Do you mean a landmass that's surrounded by water on all 4 sides?
Sure, whatever.
Square. It's a square.
Similar to a piece of land that's surrounded by water on 3 sides, which would be
The Earth.
A triangle. That's a triangle.
peninsula.
No.
Peninsula.
All right, boys.
Or is it an estuary?
I have no idea.
Google.
I don't know geometry.
It's just different, but same.
Yeah. So Mia starts picking up rocks, and we're walking around, and she like makes you hold them, right? And Rob was with us today, and he was like, maybe she'll be a geologist. I was like, I don't know. I don't think she can read maps yet. And some of you will get that on the ride home. Anyways,
You're dumb.
dad jokes. So, well, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate you you joining me this evening. It's been a while. When was the last one that we did?
Sean, did you just pick an eyebrow and then eat your eyebrow hair? What are you doing?
Is it Cheerios?
Yeah, I'm eating my son's Cheerios.
Are they stale? They sound super crunchy.
Oh, yeah. 10 out of 10 stale.
So you're actually just doing him a favor.
Unfortunately.
Take one for the team.
Right.
Yeah, I already ate one and I had 3 in my hands, and I was
Hey
like,
man, you're lowering your cholesterol.
might as well go ahead and just eat this.
Well, I'm not gonna throw it
The
away.
trash can's so far away. Yeah, it's 3 days stale, but and that trash can so far.
I was about to say, I think those are from this morning.
And they were already stale, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the fire started.
Was it a twistic fire starter?
It's called Arsonist. Sean.
Yeah, I was also singing I think it's a Metallica song.
Twistic fire starter.
I don't listen to Metallica, so.
I don't know. I don't listen to music.
All right, I'm sure I'll let Dave Matthews know that, and he'll be super upset.
Dude, I haven't listened to his stuff in
You haven't listened to this
legit
stuff for
7-8 years.
What? Why not? Shawnee, I'm gonna make you a mixtape and send it to you.
Just do all. Andy, deep dives only, though. You know, none of the mainstream shit.
No hits. No
Mark
hits.
comes out, he's like, what?
And he plays 2-step. Sean, that was another Office reference. So,
I don't watch The Office.
well, you're missing out, man.
Stop touching the boom.
We're gonna go into it again.
Don't eat it. Don't do it.
Hey, look here, John Mayer. Don't eat the mic.
Butterfly. Your body is a wonderland.
All I can voice through the mic is the person dating what's a freaking comedian. He's screaming.
Who?
Are you talking about really highlights? Oh, this is your content taking you to take off on
Wrong one. Straight here, take a left. You're gonna see a dude in a yellow poncho. His name's Mike. He'll take you over to the Whopper lair.
Oh, you're talking about Dane
There you go,
Cook.
thanks, sir.
Man, he fell off the face of the earth.
Did he? Ow!
Ooh, what sites is he looking at? Is it YouTube? Looks
Yeah,
like YouTube. That's
Looks
YouTube.
like, that looks like.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, if
He's
you
into some
look,
weird stuff.
I was about to say, if you look at the the fourth one from the top,
What's upside down? So it's from the bottom.
sure. Up there.
oh.
We got a golf swing, smoke tri-tips. Move down.
You're trying to get.
Keep going down. We've already seen the tri-tips. God, you're fired. You suck as a cameraman. Holy crap, what is happening?
Oh man. Well, his
Dude.
computer's clearly glitching out.
You really like to search the internet for meat.
John, do you understand how a search bar works? When you search for one thing, you get a bunch of videos for that one thing. Good job, buddy.
Whenever
I
I
think you're talking about it. You're talking about an algorithm.
Whenever I Google a video, you know how many videos show up on the side of it?
All of them.
About
You
6.
got an Android. That makes sense.
Burn.
God, I'm gonna make sure Apple never sponsors us.
First off, I would just kick you off the show if they offered to sponsor.
I'm sorry, John.
They're like,
It's not worth it. I've
first question:
driven this
does
much
anybody
more
on your
than
show
you.
have an Android? Nope.
Hold on. What do you need me
Nope.
to
Nope.
do?
No Androids. Here, wait. I got it.
Disown him? Okay. John, I love you, but
See, you guys would forget that I was in the meeting anyways. I'd be like, Steve's job's like.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting it now.
As Cliff said in our last episode, well, we just lost our E rating.
No.
I mean, I thought we lost that when I brought up. That was a while ago.
Sean's like on strike 10 for this episode.
How am I on strike 10? Like, I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
You know, he's not the one that almost got us canceled on an episode.
I don't even know what I did.
That was the Cliff guy.
Now, Sean, it'd be more elusive if you were like, yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy. It's like he fell off a cliff.
Hit the ground real hard, and it's,
Dad jokes. Yes, confusing face accepted, Clifford.
Sean ends up being on my team, like, the more and more he talks.
I know, right? Sean, stop rubbing your beard on the mic.
What's going on, guys?
This is what happens when I run out of questions.
What questions?
Well, I only had 2.
Oh.
But by the time I asked him, we were already at like the 55-minute mark, so I thought we were doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're almost on 2 hours again.
No, we're at an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, Sean.
Oh, yeah, because we started at, 9:30?
He's like, everything's bigger in Texas, including the time.
Wait, how does Jack Black say it? Read between the lines.
I don't have
School of Rock.
I don't have a wrist.
What does that mean?
Like, my wrist looks like it's just like...
Shit, I told you not to eat those mushrooms tonight. At some point on the episode, Sean was sitting there telling a story about his kid, and all of a sudden he goes, my hand, look at my hand.
No, my wrist looked like just fat right there.
Well, there goes your hand modeling career. I was hopeful. And then you had to go and do something like that. Admit that you have no wrist. What am I going to do now? That was my retirement plan.
Sean, really?
You can edit it out.
I'll have to blur it out now.
Sean went
you guys make so much work for me in post. I'd say it's not even funny, but it's actually really funny.
Yeah, because you forget it happens, and you're like, oh,
How do I forget it happens when I'm editing? It's right there. I can play it back all I want. Oh, man. All right, Sean, you got any more trivia or anything for us?
No, I think I'm about to call it a night. And
Sean, you're so blurry right now. I feel like I'm on a podcast with, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Damn, I didn't know we jumped into a roast. We should have a roast episode of what were we talking about.
Who's it going to be on?
That's got to be
whoever our unknowing guest is going to be. We'll all 3 be the host, right? We'll be like, hey.
Okay, so one of the Barstool podcasts that I listen to, they do a wheel. So
what do they do with
Fortune?
that wheel? Like, do they roll it?
Well, they've got, like, there's different slices on it that have,
dice,
like,
Cliff.
wet, dry, and, like, punishments and all that kind of stuff. If it lands on wet, whoever's name it lands on, they have to go take a shower and be wet the rest of the episode. I'll have to send you guys a link to one of their episodes.
I get what you're saying.
By the way, Barstool is not any affiliate or sponsor.
No, they're not.
However,
It'd be cool,
they'd
though.
like to be.
But
This episode brought to you by.
that would be Jason Derulo.
The way his hand did that, I thought Jennifer just came in and like covered his face, like with an elegant hand. Like, nah,
She just has like a net or something. She just like.
something.
This could get weird. Only two. Okay, he's out of faces. We should probably call it before Sean gets into trouble.
No, Jennifer hadn't gone to bed yet.
I don't mean with her. I mean with our viewers.
I doubt it. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at this face. Except for King Charles. Did you guys watch the coronation?
No, I did not. I'm very proud of you. That was proper pronunciation.
Oh, me and Jennifer watched it. It was actually kind of cool.
Yeah? Watch that old Corn Nation, did you?
Yeah, and then everybody talking about, what is it, Prince Harry just getting covered up by his aunt's hat with a feather on it. And they're just like, he don't need to be there.
I so wish I could comment on this, but I can't. I didn't watch it.
Because no one likes his wife.
Oh, so it's because she's American?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. I feel like we're drifting dangerously into something else, so.
It's a fine line, you know.
And then Mrs. Doubtfire joins us. All right, gentlemen. I guess we'll call this one. We'll put this one in the can, as they say.
In the can.
Dude, lacrosse. Oh, lacrosse. LAX, brah. EA
like the airport in California.
It's in the game. He's gonna.
Hold on.
He's
Hold
gonna.
on. Yes. Oh.
Oh my back.
Up.
Oh, he fell.
Oh.
No,
We'll just make
I had
the
to
sound
pull
effects
out
like he fell.
Freaking, we took out like the two main bushes that are at our house and today, so my back hurts.
Sean, you're stupid.
I mean, my back would hurt if I had to pull two bushes out of.
All right, and that's where we'll end it. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening, tuning in all over to an episode of fatherDumb.
We're sorry, Alaska and whoever else DJ Sparks
Florida
offended tonight. Like,
We're sorry, Florida and women for Cliff's offensiveness.
Yeah,
Just in
I like
general.
how I'm getting in trouble for Florida and Alaska, but I didn't make a comment about women the day before Mother's Day. Ooh.
how did I get
I'm
in
out.
trouble with women? Did he just leave?
Dude, he just left. Like he didn't even turn his camera off. He just left. he goes, and I'm out.
And I'm out.
All right, guys. We finally made it to the end. And as they say, all good things must come to an end. And yeah, three parts. What'd you think? A lot of laughs. Hopefully some decent information for those of you that are new fathers. And speaking of which, those of you that are fathers, any of our viewers that are, hopefully most of you are, because that's kind of what the show's about, we are reaching out to those that are close to us and that we think are dumb enough to join. We're hoping to have a few guest stars come on the next few episodes. So if you guys are watching and you're interested, or you know some guys that would love to join or be interviewed by 3 really unintelligent individuals that happen to be fathers, send them our way, man. Let's see. We've got some links and some. Oh, sorry there, Mike. Some links and some social media. Please check out our social media. But if you guys are interested in getting on the show, or you know some people that want to be on the show, send us an email at fatherdumb3@gmail.com. fatherdumb3@gmail, and I'll put it some here maybe. I don't know. All the YouTubers are up in the corner. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.